Greetings! I'm Troy Newham. I'm the author of 2084, The Search for Love, Hope, and Faith. I recommend the edited edition, which will lack some of the more explicit material that may offend some readers. This is Message from Moses, and today I would like to speak about Chris Hayes' remark that our veterans are not heroes, or he feels uncomfortable using the term heroes to describe soldiers, and he would like to come up with some other term, which, good luck with that. I don't know what term he wants to use, but it'll probably be something very lame and stupid, because anytime people start renaming crap, it's always something lame and stupid. Have you noticed that? Pretty much, yeah, all the way through. But the reason he is against using the term heroes is because he believes that telling our young folk that they are heroes for going into war will encourage us to go into other wars. And he doesn't feel comfortable with labeling the veterans of needless, quote-unquote, stupid wars as heroes because it promotes this sort of activity. And this is just absolutely moronic, because I don't know any teenager who's sitting around saying, you know, I wish that I were a martyr. I wish I could go to war and die for my country, and then people will say, that boy was a hero. No. There are teenagers that want to be martyrs, but they're not in America. No, we want to fight for our country. As Patton said, let the other idiot die for his country. You fight, you win. So, the question I would put forth is, do they qualify for heroes as a hero? And to do that, we need to define the term. Now, my cousin has a very good description of what a hero is. He says that a hero is someone who, 1, saves somebody else's life, and 2, does so at risk of his own. And I think we can all agree that soldiers, by and large, fit that definition. So when we're talking about them in general, I would say that I don't have a problem with referring to them as heroes. And that is not to say that all of them are, because we have that guy who shot everyone up at Fort Hood, and he is not a hero. He was in the armed services? Yes. He was an officer of ours? Yes. He is not a hero. Nor are the ones that unfortunately lose their minds and shoot innocent civilians on purpose. And they're not heroic. But if you look at the military as a whole, the vast majority of them will fit that definition. People who do not fit that definition would include musicians, actors, political figures, businessmen, a whole bunch of other people that we have already decided these people are heroes, and we're going to praise them, and we're going to call them heroes, and they should be emulated, and blah, 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 blah. They're not heroes. They are people doing their job. Which brings me to the next point of topic I want to talk to you about, which is the Medal of Freedom. If the best we can do is Bob Dylan for the Medal of Freedom, we need to just throw this damn medal away. And that's nothing against Bob Dylan. I happen to think he has an interesting voice. But he's not a hero. He has done nothing to promote true freedom. You know who deserves the Medal of Freedom? That 70-year-old Holocaust survivor who rushed the shooter at Virginia Tech, rather. He deserves the Medal of Freedom. He did something heroic, and if one 18-year-old had followed him in that maneuver, the massacre would have been greatly shortened. But no, instead one 70-year-old held off the attacker so the able-bodied young people could run away. He deserves the Medal of Freedom, not Bob Dylan. What has Bob Dylan done? He wrote some music, he made some money, he got high a lot, and he had a lot of sex. How does that benefit the rest of us? Not really. Well, we like to listen to his music. Whoop-de-doo. That's really just, up there with the Declaration of Independence there. No. The highest civilian honor should go to people who, like that 70-year-old, risk their lives gave up their lives and saved other people. Those are the people that we should be holding up, not Bob Dylan. Buy CDs all you want, but he is not a hero. Now, as I said, I'm the author of 2084, Search for Love, Hope, and Faith. It's a political book, and it shows the path that leftist thought can take us down. And I really believe it's a cautionary tale. There's a lot of stuff going on in here that's already in the works, and I think that you should read it. You'll really enjoy it. My other book is War Journal, and it's a story about revenge, but when you look at it deeper, it's really a story about the prisons that we make for ourselves. We all know someone who says, I hate my job. And if you say, well, why don't you get a new job? They say, well, I have a mortgage. So just get a different job and continue to pay your mortgage with the new job. But we all make these prisons for ourselves, and we need to learn to escape. I maintain a blog at swampfoxpress.com. That's swampfoxpress.com. It has a very libertarian bent to it. You should check it out. I think you would like it. Long live the Constitution. Signing off.